have been tuning into these frequencies of a new moon in Gemini, and it's always a pleasure to be in touch with the Gemini for me personally. I think the energies are amazing because it's a very social archetype, a very adaptable, a chameleon energy, and I always been admire Geminis and the ones that I know that have this ability to speak to anyone, can connect to anyone. And it's very it's been very fascinating, but also inspiring for me, because sometimes I've been just watching my Gemini friends and how are they doing this, so I love this. And the messages that I've been receiving for today has been quite tough, actually, and it's connected to people pleasing. And what I receive is a connection to the Gemini, how easy it is for a Gemini to be adaptable, as it is this chameleon. But the problem is, or can be, when you are too much of a chameleon, you can lose the grip of yourself, right? And I really feel strong messages today to be not forgetting yourself, not forgetting what you want. So much emphasis about the throat chakra and really expressing what you want. How is your yes, but also how is your no? Because you, even if this amazing social energy is so lovable by the people around you, it's something that can be so exhausting. So I really got these messages about it's so important to express what you want and not forgetting yourself. So one of the cards that came up yesterday when I did pick a card reading on my Instagram was this card, the Emperor. And I thought it was brilliant to get that card, because that was the pipe that I chose myself, that I wanted to be inspired by this week. And the Emperor is someone who really stand in their ground, and never forgetting what is important for them to express. And so this is something that I'm really emphasizing and trying to integrate right now, because I think that we all have some people in our lives that we kind of struggle to connect to. Maybe it's a colleague, maybe it's can be a family member, can be a friend, that you feel that it's a bit hard to reach them because you're so different, and maybe you haven't understood each other that well. So there can be a lot of misunderstandings, or that you just don't seem to get along. And if I would take the explaining it how a people pleaser could interact with these people, strong personalities, for myself, I kind of shrink a little bit, and I forget, or maybe that I don't forget about my needs, but I I push my needs aside and let the other person like speak up and decide, or I'm gonna like quick like come with the suggestions of like, okay, no, but we can like, it's fine, we can do it like this instead. But I really, yeah, this is something that I really want to like leave, because it's not doing anything for me. To be such a huge people pleaser. I think it's like the core of a people pleaser is beautiful, but it can really get like to extremes and not being like good for yourself, because if you're like always gonna give, and like some people will like take advantage of that. And yeah, it's something that is like really important to remember, because it's a matter of like decoding these behaviors, patterns in yourself. And this is nothing that you learned from yourself, it's something that was brought onto you by society. Sometimes it feels like we're going back in our development, but that's just an illusion, because we're revisiting to remember what, like how far we come, but also like to get like these triggers, which is something that I'm experiencing right now. So yeah, it's this planet is a big school of development, right? So yeah, continuing with the other cards. So I received this card, Wheel of Luck, and I like connected to what I said. I really like connect the dots with like stepping into yourself and not like losing yourself, and not being this people pleaser. Like you don't have to be like this chameleon all the time, would actually be a favor for you. So this is something that you're gonna gain so much luck in this. You're gonna gain so much energy, because otherwise you will lose your inner power when you're giving it away, because that's exactly what we're doing. Like we're giving away our power to other people, when it's meant to be like you are your priority, you know. And that's something that can also lead to be like stuck up in the head, like all the energy is coming like upwards, instead of like being balanced in your body. And the Gemini archetype is also very connected to the throat chakra, which is why I'm having this amazing soda light, I think it is. And but in order to be like in order to express what you need, what you want to do in life, what is important for you, you need to root yourself, right? Because that's where everything begins. Like if you don't like stand your ground, it's hard to be like creative and getting these amazing ideas, and then for like getting like this energy, and also the confidence of like doing the things that you like want to create in life. And then like having like connection from the heart to the throat chakra, and therefore like express what you need. A lot of like wittiness, like fun, happy, like forward energy. So to keep up with that, it's so important to come back to your body. And I thought it was so beautiful that this card came up, primal. So one of the things that I am always like thinking about when I'm tuning into Gemini, the child in this archetype. and not trying to fix yourself, not trying to fix ideas, and yeah, taking a break from your yeah, mouth going. Like you don't have to speak all the time, like maybe like that other people speak a little bit. And also like the inner thoughts, it can be like maybe hard to like fall asleep if you're like always stuck in your head, or too much at least. So yeah, like coming back to your body is like always an amazing idea. And yeah, like let people assist you, and to let other people will also be this social person, and in your friends group you can like let them speak also, as I said, but also as a favor to yourself, that you can chill a little bit, like lay back, and just like what happens when you observe the environment. And I think that that's a good thing to try it out, you know, like try out different things, like ways to like act in the world, and not always like doing the same things. And yeah, I really see a connection between like the primal and ascend. Ascend is one of the cards that have been coming up like so much in my readings, and I think it's because yeah, it's a lot of awareness going on like different ways that it hasn't been for like a long time, like all when it comes to like human design. And like people are like waking up and like realizing that they don't like want to live a way that was put onto them, like that someone else said to them that they should do, or like I don't know, like also like so many people are changing directions in life, career, and like ending things. So yeah, it's really interesting and to be in these times, and yeah, the awareness of how we can ascend like together. So it's such a beautiful card, and it's amazing that it's coming up so often right now, as I said. And last question for you to have like during these new moon in Gemini, because it's a great opportunity to plant some seeds that you want to like fulfill in your life. So in what areas can you express yourself more clear, and in what areas can you take up more space? Yes, I'm gonna leave that for you. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that you're here listening to me. And yeah, contact me if you want a tarot reading. I have information about my Instagram, and my email is in the description also. So yeah, see you soon. Bye.